Shalom. First and foremost, going to give all glory and praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash.
double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. All right, I'm with the brothers right now. I'm just chopping it up. All right, and the Spirit hit us, to get into this lesson. All right, I had seen this article. All right, because Trump, he's finna come into office soon. Less than a week. Less than a week.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the 20th of January.
Yep, the 20th of January. All right, and when he's coming into office, basically he's not finna come in and make America great again. All right, that's what these people think. All right, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua got other plans.
8 days.
8 days.
Mm-hmm.
Precept.
Tap the chest to see what you get.
Yeah, they do that.
Now you good? Yeah, you bring out the precept.
That's why I ain't using that app. Matter of fact, I'm gonna got that app. 1611 does that. This is the book of Jeremiah 51. Get back to brother up. Jeremiah 51 and begin at verse 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Okay.
It said, yeah, because what's in people's mind dealing with DJ Trump is they hoping that he can heal America or bring America back to that so-called glory state. All right, because they hoping that the economy have a resurgence and people can flourish again as far as those small businesses that close, the businesses that's teetering the fence right now. They're hoping that they can get that American life back, that old American dream back, but it's not going to happen again because why? We're at the end of Babylon, and the Lord is bringing this place down. Right? There's no healing can come to this place because this place is getting ready to be judged by the Heavenly Father. All right. It says, verse 9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. All right, because no matter who's in the president's seat. All right. First of all, what it says in the book of Job 14:5. Somebody want to grab that, Baruch Shah? Yeah, I got you. Because first of all, it's the Most High. All right, referring to the book of Psalm 75, that it's the Most High that set up kingdoms and bring them down. All right. And we know that promotion coming from him. All right. That's why it says, and even in Daniel 4, that the Most High ruled in the kingdom of men. People forget about the Most High being the one that's ultimately in authority. All right. Man may have many devices according to his own mind, but the Most High is the one that direct man's steps. The Most High is the one that control these leaders and rulers of the people. You got a lot.
Yeah, I got a quick precept to back you up real quick. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75 and verse 6. It says, for promotion cometh neither from the east nor the west, nor from the south, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and set up another.
See, Yahweh that's the Most High Heavenly Father. That's his true name. All right, he's the one that set it up and put it down. Meaning what? You look at the major kingdoms that ever stood or just told in the scriptures. All right, who was the one that set them up? The Most High did. All right, whoever he used to make that kingdom or society or empire great, that's who the vessels he chose to use to do that. All right, but then when it was time to bring it down, all right, it was nothing they can do about it because why? He was the one bringing it down. All right. Is there more on that?
Yes. No, that was a point on that, but I got this Job 14 and 5 for you. So it's Job 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined.
Yeah, the days are determined. All right. Just like you go to the book of Daniel. somebody hold it on deck when it says many. But I'll get it. So go ahead, bro. Read that.
It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Meaning what? The time frame, all right, of the age or rulership that the Lord have allotted that particular kingdom, all right, or age of an empire. You can't go past that. All right. All our days and lives are numbered upon this earth. All right, and that goes with kingdoms as well. All right, kingdoms they don't reign as much as they want to. No. That's why it says that in the book of Psalms 49, what the inward thought is that the house shall continue forever. You know, they want their rulership or their society to continue on forever, man. And it's not so. Only kingdom that was promised to be established forever or to have an everlasting reign, all right, is Yahweh Shah's reign, all right, which is by default the kingdom of heaven, which is for the Israelites. All right, and then you have King David even sitting on the throne as well. All right. But this is real quick, this is the book of Daniel 5. All right, this is the book of Daniel 5, going to the writing on the wall. All right, Daniel 5:25, it says, and this is the writing that was written many tekel of Harshon. All right, and you go into the breakdown of it, says the interpretation was, it says this is the interpretation of the theme. It says, meaning the Most High had numbered thy kingdom and finished it. So go right to the point. All right, and that's the same thing applies to Babylon the Great. The Most High have numbered his kingdom and is getting ready to finish it by what? Bringing destruction upon this place. But before that awesome destruction, which is fire, come on this place, there's a set of plagues, all right, that's going to hit this place. And one of the things we're reading about in this article is what? The plague of the economy. All right. See, Rome had a time where the denarius was like a top currency. But what happened to the denarius over time? All right, it became lesser and lesser of value. You know, and they got to mixing the metals together, making it weaker and weaker. And that goes same with the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is the modern day dinero. It became weaker and weaker. It was first you had at one time you had gold, and then the last thing that they had, when the U.S. dollar was backed by, was silver. And about 1971, that silver standard was gone. You know, so that leaves the U.S. dollar backed by nothing. So if you're trying to tax the people to bring back the economy or cause the economy to flourish again, that's only going to make it worse, because why? People are not going to abide by your taxation. They're going to come to a point to where they're going to rebel. You know, look at people's lives, man. You know, people are already in turmoil. Right. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Come on, so I'm gonna start reading here in this article we got here in MSN. Mm-hmm. Like we said, we going into how this economy is, man. All right, because we get into a point where it's about to get bad out here, man.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna start here. Like I said, this article is on MSN, and it says inflation report could rattle markets after bond yields climb. And it says U.S. inflation data in the coming week could test the nerves of stock investors and further inflame worries about rising treasury yields and uncertainty over Donald Trump's policy plans. After back-to-back standout years, the stock market has wobbled out of the gate in 2025, with the benchmark S&P 500 down 1% so far this year. The revival of inflation is seen as one of the key risks facing equities, with the Federal Reserve already pulling back on its projected interest rate cuts because it expects inflation to rise at a faster pace than it had previously anticipated.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna eventually start to become like Venezuela. You remember when Venezuela was? I don't know if you brothers. I know Elder D-Mash. You know,
mm-hmm.
He remember when the Venezuela economy they had hyperinflation.
Yeah.
They didn't have like you go in the restaurant now. Like in Babylon, America, you get the restaurant menu. It's just a menu, right? Over in Venezuela, they had it where it was just paper and they could change in any moment. They flip it over, change it out. Mm-hmm. That was the menu because of why? Inflation.
Yep.
And then what it caused them to do, they started to eat the fucking zoo animals.
Yep.
They were standing in long lines waiting to get a bag of food, and if the food ran out, it was like, oh well. And then you know what they resorted to in Venezuela? They didn't make public cannibalism.
Yeah, and you know who's gonna catch the brunt of it? These women. These women are gonna catch holy hell, man. You know, there was women in Venezuela that was doctors that was selling their ass on the streets. You know, women that were well to do. When that economy crashed, they were selling their tush out on the corner. You know.
Precept.
Mm-hmm.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 11. It says, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off." You know, when you deal with Maktesh, that was a merchant city in which used to be trade with silver and things of that nature. So in today's day and age, you amount that to the stock market. You know, what's getting ready to happen is the economy is getting ready to crash, and we understand that in the grand scheme of things, all things are leading to a digital war, in which the main device our Esau wants to use to control the digital world is that RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast. You know,
That's a good point, brother. Because Backtest is pretty much Wall Street.
God.
You know, Wall Street is the trading capital of the world. You know, this is where I forget the term they call it. Anyways, though, they got that One World Trade Centers. You know, that's why through the One World Trade Center, the global business partners, they do business there. You know, you got it, bro.
I got a quick precept. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." All right, and this is what's coming, man. All right, Esau knows that his time in rulership is almost over with, man. All right, so he like I said yesterday, we was doing a video yesterday, I believe, and I spoke about it how it's like in any TV show or movie or anything like that, when a villain know he's about to go down, he's gonna try to hit you with everything he got. All right, so this is what Esau is about to do, man, because they know that they're about to be taken out of rulership, man.
Yep.
And they want to take as many people down with them as they can, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. This government is like scrounging around, trying to find last little ditch efforts to breathe more life into this economy, and this economy is failing. This economy is in cold blue. It's failing, and they're trying to resuscitate it by trying to find more ways to pump life into it, but it's to no avail. You know,
I think they reported it. I think it was like around last year or something that the dollar since 1913 it done lost 96% of its value. Right, so a dollar is really now. It's really like a couple cents compared to how it used to be, man. So that shows you the state of America right now, man. All right, the dollar was at first it used to be one of the most used forms of money, but now people they getting rid of it. They not dealing with it, man. All right, so that should show you the economic state of America right now, man. All right.
Because now we're in a time where these other nations, man, they don't want to have to depend on the Western currency. That's why they starting their own thing. You know, start with Russia, the BRICS nations. You know, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and many other nations are getting ready to be part of that too. But even that's not going to succeed. You see, because ain't none of these nations going to become the next superpower, man. Our next superpower is going to be the nation of Israel, beginning with Yahweh Shai. You know?
Yeah, Yahweh Shai coming back to take down all these kingdoms.
This is Isaiah 47:11. It says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee." And this is talking about Babylon too, right? All right, and we know that it mentions the Virgin Door of Babylon, which that's synonymous with America. So it says Isaiah 47:11. "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off." Right? And that's why you notice, you know, it's not just the economy, but the job market is dwindling. You know, famine, agriculture is dwindling, and the Lord is really bringing evil upon this place.
Yeah, and another thing, the Lord is not only inflating the dollar, but He's inflating the pride of these devils too, man. The pride of E is already at an all-time high, and it's going to get even greater when there's suspected, expected savior gets into office. They're looking at Trump as if he's going to be some type of savior. But what they don't know that he's not going to be able to save this place either. You know. Hey, was it any more to that article, or y'all done? Y'all pretty much done with it?
I think that was pretty much the point.
You got something else?
No. Y'all go ahead. Get the precepts.
I'm gonna finish this out real quick. It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. You got it.
Right, desolation, man. Going into, the nukes. All right, or even just the plagues that y'all, before the nukes, Yahweh Shemel Shah is finna send, send these curses upon you, that you're not gonna be able to escape. All right, that's what I'm about to bring out real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. All right, yeah, we here at Babylon the Great, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we had to serve out, our captivity. All right, basically, living here in Babylon the Great, aka America, in fear. All right, living in fear, paycheck to paycheck. All right, but now this is coming upon you, Edomites. All right, from the regular Joe Schmoes. All right, you niggas finna feel it all the way up to the elites. All right. So this is what's coming. All right, y'all about Shemel Shai. Hey, the Lord, Revelation 18, he said that.
Just thinking
That's all I was going.
No, I was there. I was gonna go too.
You want to start at verse 6?
Now I want the it said the Lord remember her sins.
Yeah,
4,
verse 5. Yeah.
5.
That's where I was at. It's Revelations 18 and 5. It say, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities.
Right. Hey, everything that this place has done, to the nation of Israel. All the shit, hey, there's, the brothers, here, GMS Indianapolis, the brothers been doing, against thy brother,
Violence against thy brother.
Violence against thy brother. They've been doing that series. All right, how many y'all long?
Yeah, we passed. I think we on like
83.
83.
Yeah.
And that's and there's way
That
more.
fast? That was quick.
Yeah, that was.
Go ahead.
83 videos that they done. The atrocities, reporting the atrocities that Esau, so-called white man, has done to the nation of Israel.
Yeah, we haven't scratched the surface yet.
Yeah, just like you said, brothers just hitting, the minute things. There's things that we probably still don't even know about. All right, so the Lord is remembering. He's remembering. It's being called back to Yahweh Shemel Shai's mind. All right, for everything that this man has done. So now Babylon the Great is finna feel the pain that the servants, all right, the nation of Israel has felt, and it comes like this, the fires down there in LA, all right. Hey, these Edomites is finna feel it, all right, because Esau, so-called white man, he finna push that, that MOTV.
Yeah.
And with that being pushed, it comes with a mass death. The Georgia Guidestone said that 500 million people, is going to inhabit the earth. All right. So, and right now we're like damn near like at 9 billion. So how that going to happen? So
No, we're nearing 10 now. Like we passed 9 billion. Like we're going upwards of 10 now.
So see, so how's 500 million going to inhabit the earth?
The Lord is bringing a lot of them souls back for judgment, man.
God.
Even with them trying to limit the inhabitants on the planet Earth, that goes directly against the Lord Yahweh Bashar Yasaf. Because when you read this scripture in Isaiah 45 and 18, I believe verse 18, it tells you that the Lord formed the earth to be inhabited. So with you trying to limit the population to 500 million, you going against the Lord's intentions for creation, man. There's a reason why the scriptures call you the devil.
So back in Revelations 18 and 6, it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right, and that double's gonna come through, the missiles. All right, here Babylon the Great is going to get hit with the missiles. All right, you know, we felt, you know, we had to drink of that cup of slavery. All right, getting, you know, basically, you know, raped. All right, our woman getting raped in front of us. All right,
Yeah, man.
yep, the men getting raped in front of their families. All right, and then, you know, we had to, you know, just work. You know, brothers just work just to, you know, just to live. Yeah, for a crumb. All right, but hey, y'all about Shimon, he's seeing all this shit. You know, the Lord's gonna, you know, reward you double. That's gonna be through the missiles. All right, the next thing you know, you're gonna be born into slavery. All right.
The captivity gonna be twice as long, twice as hard. But we ain't doing none of that wicked shit you was doing, man.
Now we're gonna have spiritual powers.
And the perfect bodies.
Perfect body. We're gonna have spiritual powers, you know, just using our spiritual powers only, you know, just test out things, you know.
And to add on what you're saying, you know, it says in Zechariah 1:15 that the Lord was a little displeased to help forward our affliction. You know, and even in that same book, I believe the 2nd chapter says that he that touches us touches the apple of his eye. So you know, not only you offended by putting your hands on us, but you offended Heavenly Father by touching his commonly delicate woman, which is the nation of Israel. You know, a man is jealous over his woman, and we're likening it to the Most High's wife, right? He's our planet, you know. So when you mess with a man's woman, the natural thing is going to get raised up, all right, and to pursue you and to destroy you.
Absolutely.
You know,
I gotta. Was you still reading?
Yeah, but go
No.
I got
Read.
a few more verses,
Read.
so.
Read. What you got?
This Revelation 18:7, it say how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yep, she's glorified herself and lived deliciously. You know that purple scarlet colored beast. You know that's spoken about in what Revelation 17. It's talking about the having that lavish lifestyle. You know, it's people riding around right now with $100 million yachts, man, and $100 million yachts. You know, they well-to-do, man. They got all kind of houses in different countries. You know, a few people can come together and end starvation on the whole planet. But what do? They hoard up money into themselves, man. They're selfish. There's a selfish nation of devils, man. You know. And so now what's happening is the Lord is taking them out of power. And somebody get that because unjust dealings. Go ahead.
If I may, preach at the back, the elder up. This is Proverbs 11:28. It says, "He that trusted in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch."
Yep. Hey, man. Hey, he that trusts in his riches shall fall. You know, these earthly riches, man. Hey, what the scripture say? Riches profit not in the day of wrath. You know. So these little worldly riches, these little earthly purses that people have that they think that's going sustain them when things go sour, and all these people in these underground cities, they got houses underground, that think that they're gonna be able to flee underground and not get touched. They're in for a rude awakening. The Lord is about to come with some harsh dealing. You know?
Bible shop, you know, down there in LA, I think it's down there in LA, you know, Jake was doing, I don't know if it was Jake, but he was basically doing like public interviews, like he was just going around, you know, seeing how much money people got in their bank accounts, and you know, little Edomite chick, you know, busted up, you know, she don't look like she got money, but she got $600,000 in her bank account. All right, and that's a normal thing, you know, for these Edomites. So, you know, Edomites down there with the, you know, the fired, you know, in LA, they think they finna escape it. Oh, we gonna be good. We gonna move somewhere else because we got the money to do that. But now y'all Bashim al-Shah is finna, you know, allow these judgments to follow you. You're not gonna be able to escape it, you know.
All right, it's back in Revelation 18:7. It says, "So much torment and sorrow will give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. All right, and you know that, hey, that's going back into that pompous, all right, proudful spirit that this nation has, man, that Esau has, man. All right, she said in her heart, man, your heart going into your mind. All right, so this is how Esau thinks, man. All right, it says, I said a queen and am no widow, man. A widow is someone that lost her spouse, man. Mm-hmm. All right, and shall see no sorrow. So this is what Esau thinks. They think they're going to continue on, man, with no trouble and no sorrow, man. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Hey, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, hey, he's about to return, and he's going to show you sorrow, man.
Yeah,
he's going to show you loss, man.
Hey, the scripture said these things shall meet thee in their perfection. Mm-hmm. They're going to come up on him, man. I got this scripture since you made that point. It says because he's talking about his pride. It's Habakkuk 2:4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, by his evil communication, his false doctrines, his ideologies." By turning everything upside down, trying to pervert the scriptures, and all of his mischief. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. Okay, and that shows you that the grave or death is synonymous with hell. Okay, but hold on. This is Isaiah 5:14. It says, "Therefore hell hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp he rejoiceth shall descend into it." So there's a lot of graves to be filled in these last days. The Lord is going to bring a lot of death in these last days, man. It says because it says back in Habakkuk 2:5, it says, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keep it at home. He enlarged his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. I mean, everywhere he goes, death follows him. Everywhere he goes, he's bringing some type of oppression. Throughout all the history, this man this places this man has went, it's been war torn, battle torn. He's been behind the scenes being a demon, paying this group to go against that group and that group to go toppling over governments. But now his judgment, he's nearing his judgment, and he can't get out of it. It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him? Now that whore, that everybody used to desire back in the day when she was nice and fine and bad and good looking, now she's a old hag, and she's still trying to put on her sheer dress and her shawl and heels and high heels, and try to walk out on the cane like she's still a bad bitch, and everybody's like, ugh, like that was back then. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Hey, when is this bitch gonna die? Like everybody done had their fill of her. Now she's old. Hey, just like a lot of these black women, everybody done had their fill of her. Now she's old. Now nobody wants the bitch no more. That's America. America, as it is among all these nations. Go ahead.
If I may real quick, we actually touched into that word widow yesterday in Revelation 18, and usually when we hear widow, it means like a woman who's lost her husband. But when you due to causes of death, but when you go into the Edomine, it says extends to a woman who's been separated from or deserted by her husband. And we understand that America has all these various different lovers, aka the other nations, and we know it's going to come a point in time where the Lord's going to put the spirit on these nations, to turn their back on America and shoot missiles over here.
Mm-hmm.
So indeed, the time is coming where Babylon the Great, aka America, is indeed going to sit at will. Because hey, all your lovers are about to turn their back on you, man.
Yeah, and it's happening now. America now there's like a beef going on between America and Canada now, and now America is basically talking about pretty much annexing Greenland. You know, they try to ask in Denmark, they try to ask them at first, hey, we'd like to buy Greenland from you, and they like, hey, nigga, Greenland ain't for sale. That's our people live there. What the fuck you mean buy our land? It's not for sale. So now the people are asking Trump when he come in office, is he going to use military force to annex Greenland? Because if he does that, then he will look like a hypocrite for going against Russia for annexing Ukraine, Ukraine, man. So now people are like, wait a minute, y'all sending all these weapons over there to Ukraine, talking about y'all don't want Russia to take that land, but now y'all acting like y'all posturing like y'all gonna do the same thing to Greenland, and Denmark ain't having it, and these are all nations that are supposed to be a part of the same
Alliance.
alliance, man. You know, Denmark is pretty much a NATO nation, bro. You know, they're part of that faction, man. So you got an alliance with these people. You're saying, look, man, we need this land. You know, now why? But why? Because they starting to see the prophecy that what we're saying is true. They know who the fuck we are. They know who we are. You know, and they're starting to see that what's scaring them now is the words that we're saying is true, and they can't change it. They can't stop the things that we've been saying from happening. So now the mind of a lot of people is, let me make a bunker. Well, let's try to get out of here and go somewhere else and escape this judgment that's coming to us. You know. And who knows how the Lord is plaguing them? Their minds, Lord probably haven't had dreams of nukes coming out the sky, and all. Hey, who knows what the Lord is doing on His end? You know, so it's only a matter of time. Back in Habakkuk 2:5, it says, "Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied." He can't be satisfied with death, all the death that he brings, all the destruction that he brings. You know, just like a Mr. Not a Jew over there. You know, Mr. Nothing Not a Jew. You know, he's steadily bombing those people, bombing hospitals. He's putting food in a certain place, so the people, their country is destabilized. They can't go to certain places to get food. So this motherfucker is like, hey, putting food over there and saying, here's some food, and the people go get the food, and then he drops bombs and kills them. He's saying, oh, this is a safe zone. If you go over here, you won't be hurt. And the people go to the safe zone, and he bombs it. You know, so hey. It's okay. Hey, shalom, Elder Ayaz. So this is verse 6. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him?" Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, "Woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his." That's why what he trying to do. That's why Denmark taking a stance like, no, Greenland ain't for sale. No, you can't have Greenland. You know, he said, it says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverbs against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that laid it him." You said what?
I said, if I may make a point, because that's Esau for you. Like it says in Micah 2:1, he covered fields taken by violence. So, Esau goes to these different lands after he covered them, All right, because what these lands have, they have resources that he want to get his hands on, and he'll do nothing to stop to get those resources. Like it says in Sirach 12 that he should not be satisfied with blood. He'll spill blood, like you mentioned, Bibi Netanyahu or not a Jew. That's why he's basically it's a genocide over there in Palestine because or the Gaza Strips, whatever, because he want that land, all right, for their own purposes, whether it be resources, all right, whether to get rid of those Ishmaelites over there. But still, it's all wicked. It's all a wicked plan, a wicked plot.
Yeah. Well, that's. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
but that's a very strategic land to have because it's like the source of a lot of commercial stuff going on too. So if they can get a hold of that land, the full of the land, then they're gonna be good because they're greedy. They can never have enough.
Yeah,
it's the best money.
Yeah. And another thing, President Trump or future President Trump, he reposted a quote that who was that? Who was that guy? He reposted a tweet of a guy. The guy in the tweet, he said that nothing not a Jew is or Bibi. He said that he's a devious and evil person in the video, and Trump reposted it, and then now Bibi, he like, well, I'm not coming for the inauguration. He canceled the trip to come for the inauguration, so they kind of got an eternal beef now.
Yeah, but that could just be, you got to control opposition.
Yeah.
So a lot of times these devils do certain shit just to throw people off the scent. You see, Trump really ain't with the small hats.
Theatrics.
Yeah. So that sometimes they do that just to spice things up.
Yeah.
So they can see, well, really Trump, he's kind of for them, but he really ain't because he put Netanyahu out there, on Front Street.
Yeah. Control.
Bro, the way shit's going today, information wise, shit, you got all kind of BS all over the place.
Yeah, satire.
Yeah.
It says, woe unto him that increases that which is not his. How long? Ooh. And to him that laded himself with thick clay, which clay we all know clay means debt, and laded means poured over, debt poured over. So that means he's running out of sources that he can borrow, and now people are asking, "Look, hey, where's the money you owe us? Where's the stuff you owe us?" So now he's scrambling, trying to do what he can, but it's nothing he can do.
Right, we would have healed Babylon. Shit's not healed.
Yep, there's nothing he can do. He's exhausting all options. So now he's getting like if you back a wild animal, you may have an animal that may not attack you if you just walk past it in open woods. But if you back that same animal to the wall, what's going to happen? It may turn violent. So
a wild rabbit.
Yeah. So now this devil, he's being backed to the wall. Now he's gonna turn violent, and he's just gonna go all out. Eventually, that phrase, people that have nothing to lose it.
Well, we already doing look out of New Year's popped off.
Oh yeah, yep.
He's ready to go all out.
Yep, absolutely.
That's showing you right there. He ready to go to the extreme with this shit. Huh?
Con. Yeah, we got El Dayash and Apostle Ramlab joined us as you can hear. Go ahead, brother.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 16. I started verse 70 to point to 71. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Insurrection goes into an uprising. That's why, we come to a point in time where Esau is going to use AI to make brothers look like they're doing certain things and they're really not. They're going to try and twist our words and use them against us. All right, to paint a narrative that ultimately we're the reason why our things are happening the way that they are in America. But we understand that ultimately things are happening the way they are.
It is to a certain degree because we prophesy. The word coming out. The Lord is allowing us to preach this word so these things can come out. The word is being fulfilled.
Yeah. Hey, this is Trump. Let me see. I think this is the video I played earlier.
Investing in our country, the investment will support massive new data centers across the Midwest, the Sun Belt area, and also to keep America on the cutting edge of technology and artificial intelligence. He's very big into the data centers, and that's going to be a very hot item in the coming years, as you know, with AI. In particular, the first phase of the project will be in Texas, Arizona, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, and Indiana, those places. And Hussein, I'd love you to come up and say a few words. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why they're building that new Eli Lilly Center out in Lebanon. That's why they said they're gonna focus on genetics, and they're gonna focus on in genetics they're gonna focus on what's that I forgot what the jab was called, that technology.
mRNA.
Yeah, mRNA technology is a part of genetics now.
Yeah.
You know.
It means not cut you off slack. Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Back you up. It's called restructuring your DNA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's already started. You know they programmed on that like almost a year ago now. You know, so they had this plan in motion before Trump got in. I mean, well, before he got reelected or whatever. You know, this plan was already in motion. That shows you that what the apostle said. Hey, they do controlled opposition, shit to try to throw you off the scent trail. But hey, that's happening. We see it happening. You know.
Mm-hmm. You got more now?
Yeah. Back in the second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 71, it says they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Which most we understand Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he's coming for you Israelites, man. He's so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. And we understand that right now, not all Israel fears the Lord. Right? Really only the elected nation of Israel. But we understand once the Esau comes for the elect, man, that's when the Lord's gonna lift up that standard. Start raising our brothers with spiritual power, you know, sending the angels to protect brothers. You know, and the Lord might make the brothers, you know, and elect brothers and elect sisters out there individual to the Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Anything can happen, man.
Yeah, and then Jacob's trouble encompasses all Israel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so these Jakes out here, they're not gonna get away. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be casualties of woe. Casualties of woe. WOE. Y'all got it.
Mm-hmm. Verse 72, it says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." So, amen. Hey, when martial law is declared and these troops are sent forth, and they come and do some damage, man. They'll be spoiling houses, man. Mm-hmm. Are taking people away to concentration camps. All right, because as the brother brought out Revelation 12 earlier, and he coming down with great wrath because he knoweth he hath but a short time.
Hey, you know what's heavy, Salaki, bro? You know, like you have these Jakes that got homes that they bought, and they look down on homeless Jakes and, you know, other Jakes that ain't, you know, that successful. They live in a box or whatever the case may be. But you stand more to lose. If you have a homeless person, right, when Jacob's trouble comes, he's already used to living outside and dealing and, you know, having to, you know, forage for food and all of that. What the fuck you know how to do? Go to work, pay your bills, you know? So who's really more equipped for Jacob's trouble? The homeless people or you? That's sitting up there bougie, eating, you know, caviar and escargot, you know, and drinking that Dom Perignon. With a G. Yep. Dom Perignon.
Yeah. Veuve Clicquot.
Yeah.
Whatever that.
What's that other shit? That expensive ass champagne. No, the expensive ass champagne they drinking, Cristal. You know, and all that other bullshit. You know, when hell hits, you already used to live in a soft life. These individuals are already hard. They at the bottom. They living hard. So, you know, yeah, it's going to be rough for them too, but they already, you know, got an edge on you, you know, because they're already used to it. It's just like if two people go to the gym right? One person is already, you know, built, you know, because they've been training, and then you both go to the gym. The person that ain't been to the gym, that's all soft in the middle, they're gonna catch hell. They're gonna be sore, while the other dude, he gonna just walk right through that shit. It's gonna still be hard, because even if you're in shape and you work out, it still hurts. But the point is, he's already used to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So Jacob's trouble is gonna touch all Israel.
Absolutely.
You know?
Gone. Back in the 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 73, it says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen." And that's the elect of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashad. See, because while a lot of these Israelites, 2/3 in the land of America gonna get fucked up, you're gonna have a certain amount of Israelites, the elect, that's gonna be unharmed by these things. And people are gonna see that and notice, hey, the Lord is with that man.
Precept.
You know? It says, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire, because one thing we understand is that what's soon to come is that hour of temptation is getting ready to fall upon the whole world, in which the whole world is going to be presented with the choice, ultimately whether or not to take the MOTB. You know? And we understand that the judgment for taking that, according to Revelation 14, is fire and brimstone. Verse 74, "Hear, all ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble," the time of Jacob's trouble, "are at hand. But I will deliver you from the same." And who's the Lord coming back to deliver? The elect of the nation of Israel. See, because we got a 1/3 and we got a 2/3. 2/3, right? And the 2/3, man, they're going to be cut off by the various different plagues, right? And the ultimate plague that Zechariah 14 talks about, the nuclear destruction. Verse 5, "Be not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power." And who's out here keeping the commandments and precepts of the Lord? All right, the 2/3 ain't doing it. All right, the wicked of our people ain't doing it. You know, they reject this truth, man. You see, so that's dealing with the elect. It says, "Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." See, because at the end of the day, we all got sins that we want to be cleared. See, but to keep powering on and trucking on, all right, we can't let those things weigh us down. But at the same time, all right, we can't keep piling and heaping iniquity upon iniquity upon iniquity, man. Because that's only going to make our case worse, you know? That's it.
I got some real quick.
All right.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8. And 26. I started at 25. Just coming up, D-Man. You trying to get it?
No.
Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 25. "For while I live, I will speak, and so long as I have understanding, I will answer. O look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies in afflictions." You know? So Yahushua said, because you have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So the ones that have works in the Lord, that although they catch in hell, in their afflictions, they're still holding on. When the time comes, that's going to turn to their righteousness, to their hedge, for the times to come. They're going to be protected. They're going to have that invisible force field around them. That's going to keep Esau back. Now, some of the elect, are going to suffer. Some of the elect are going to get caught up in there. Some of the elect are going to get put to death. But for the most part, the elect are going to be protected. So it says those that remember, don't give heed to the inventions of the heathen, but give heed to the ones, the righteous of Israel, pretty much, that keep thy testimonies in afflictions, because Jake ain't keeping the testimonies of the Lord in afflictions. They going on their daily life, and whatever they do, they do. The Lord is like back burner material to them. He ain't in the forefront of their thoughts. And the only time they give reverence to the Lord is when they're doing good. That's when they acknowledge the Lord. Oh, I'm blessed. Why are you blessed? Because you got, money, you got cars, you got homes and all of that. But when you catch in hell, you don't acknowledge the Lord.
Precept.
So go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 41 and verse 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel."
Yep.
Right? And, coming into the times, Esau's going to come in, great wrath. All right.
Oh yeah.
He got some shit we don't even know about that he's finna use against this world. All right, here people against or not people against people here in America. He's gonna use all types of the AI.
Oh yeah.
Or damn robots and shit. All right, us, here in Babylon the Great, hey, we ain't got nothing. But at the same time, we got Yahweh Shema Shah. That's the greatest power. All right, so as the times come, hey, all we gotta do is do what we gotta do. All right, for the Lord. All right, and the Lord's gonna protect us in them days. All right, because the scripture say, hey, you could prepare a horse, but safety comes from the Lord. All right, that was it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91. And I'm just get to straight to the point in verse 9 and 10. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right, so that just brings the point home of what brothers is going into, man. All right. The scripture tell you about there's gonna be some who shall not taste death, man. All right, so there's a reward. All right, for forsaking everything here in Babylon for the Lord, man. All right, so when these things start to pop off, man, like the brothers is going into, you're gonna be shielded in the times we're coming into, man. All right, and that's worth it, man. That's worth it to give up everything here in Babylon, man, to obtain salvation, man, and be protected in that day, man. All right.
Precept.
How you got it?
This is the book of Psalms 34 and 19. It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, delivered him out of them all. Right, and that starts with the elect, right? Which is going to be the governing body, the 144,000, all right? The men that love not their lives even unto death, because why? We living in fucking hell, we oppressed, all right? And we have no lives here in Babylon, okay? And no matter where we get scattered to, all right? Verse 20 says, he keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. And that's coming too. And even the wicked Israelites, because you have 2/3 are against us that rebuke are at the gate. So not just Esau. Of course Esau and the other nations supposed to hate us. All right, but you got 2/3 of our people hate us because why? We follow after the ways that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has set before us. All right, that's why Paul said in Galatians 4 and 16, I believe, he says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And really because the Lord have given us this truth, our people that's in the world, they hate us. Yeah. We're enemies to them, and they're, we're just enemies of each other, pretty much, And it says, and that's why the scriptures also say that we should not have fellowship with them, because why? They're in darkness, and we're not in darkness. The Lord has given us this light, which is his knowledge. It says, verse 22, it says, the Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants. Hey, what that remind you of? The servants, the prophets. All right, the men of the Lord, the teachers, the ones that are part of the body. All right, that's found written in the book. And that's what it's all about, the elect. It says that Romans 11:7, what then Israel have not obtained that which you seek it for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Because why? It's all about the elect. We're hoping to be a part of the elect, Those of us that come on, elder. We hope to be a part of the elect. Those of us that love Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and haste his coming. We haste the Lord's coming, man. Because why? We're tired of this fucking place, man. We're catching fucking pure hell, man. We want to get out of captivity. It says that the captive exile hasten to be loosed. Roughly paraphrasing, man. We want to get the fuck up out of here, man. It says the Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. That's what's coming to America. Desolation. You got that.
Like it said, that reminded me of Sirach 2, where it says, has anyone ever trusted in the Lord and was forsaken?
Was confounded.
Yep, kind. That's why it says, and none of them that trust him shall be desolate, because the elect, man, they're going to be well taken care of, man. And Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, it says, the Most High hath cared for his elect.
That's right.
You see, so through all these calamities and judgments and plagues and evils, and all the perilous time that the earth is getting ready to go through, and that's exactly why we catching it now. If I may grab this real quick, and 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 32. It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord. So the Lord, he's correcting us and building us up for the times we're coming into. Because, hey, we ain't coming to no easy times, man.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to come into some of the worst times the earth has ever experienced. The worst time the earth has ever experienced. All right, the scriptures call it a time like never before, man. The time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, you was gonna say something else?
No, I was gonna finish the scripture.
Hey, no, it's gonna be a serious outpouring of the Spirit, man. In the coming days and weeks, man. The Lord is gonna really, really give us the strength. I remember Ayash, you did that lesson, the something to the effect that the end is coming. Something like pray for a cold spirit or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The end is approaching fast, or something. Pray for a cold spirit. Hey, the Lord is going, gird up the loins of our mind, man. The Lord is going to quicken us, man, in these times, so we can survive them. You know what's going to seem hard to everybody else is going to be easy for us to survive. When everybody else is freaking out, we're going to be laughing, bro. Like, man, the scriptures don't lie, and the man that's doing this work, man, and they're striving, the rewards that the Lord have in store for us are gonna we're gonna start meeting them in this time, man.
You got more now?
Yeah, finishing off, it says, I'll start from the top again. 1 Corinthians 11 and 32. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. So, hey, while we catching our hill right now, and the Lord is building us up, hey, man, the world, they want to catch it all at once, And that's why Zephaniah says that in that day men shall walk as blind men. You ain't gonna know what to do because you sin against the Lord, man. Yeah. You ain't gonna have the answers. Because the Lord, he gonna take his prophets up off the street, man. I withdraw his presence. I bring in the family of the word. So hey, it's gonna be a really rough time for you Israelites out there, man.
I appreciate to back up the elder what he just mentioned. We're gonna be rejoicing. We're gonna be okay in that day. This is the book of Job, chapter 5, starting at verse 19. It says, "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee."
Mm-hmm. No. Was some more to this?
Yeah, it's more on out
the we're gonna be surrounded by the left hand of the Lord, man. In these times, man, the Lord's gonna be sweeping through with all kind of death. The Lord's gonna be sweeping through with all kind of judgment. To the point where it's gonna be like judgment, just direct on the spot judgment, man. To where you're gonna start seeing death. It's not a normal thing right now to see death. To just be walking down the street and see somebody pull out a gun and blow somebody's brains out.
Unless you're in the Middle East.
Yeah. Well, over here in America, that's
all those third world countries.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got kids over there that are desensitized to that. But over here in America, the Lord has withheld that kind of shit back because, and now we're in an age where people have more fragile minds. Hey, people are gonna be running through here shell shocked, messed up, man. And the Lord is gonna sustain us, man. That war shit, if you ain't got the Spirit of the Lord, it really can fuck with your mind, man. It's really a lot of demons and that are involved in that shit, man. These people in these war-torn countries, like they have a totally different mentality than people over here in America. People get shot right on the street and business goes as usual. People don't flinch at nothing. Like, man, I seen somebody get killed right there in the middle of the street and nobody flinched or nothing. They looked and kept doing what they was doing. Over here in America, everybody's soft. Everybody's fluffy. Everybody's weak. So when shit like that happens over here, people are going to be flipping out. People are going to be losing it.
great.
Yep.
Even greater, you know.
Yep.
Because the weaker minds you have over here in America.
Yep.
You know? So it's gonna make that terror even greater.
Intensify.
What is
Yep.
that, man dying or hearts failing?
Yep.
These are the things that what came upon the earth.
Yep. Absolutely.
You don't have people dying just out of fear, you know,
Yeah.
freaking out. You know, it's a saying, he scared me to death. Yeah, you're gonna literally be scared to death. For real, man.
Absolutely.
People don't understand, especially when when angels get busy, man. You know, you got troops and random people or militias and people getting aid and shit. You know that people is gonna freak out here, man, because they ain't gonna know what's happening. You know. And when you surprised with something like that, you know what I'm saying? And people getting confiscated, like their vehicle, or they come snatch you out your house, and brutalize you in the worst way.
Man.
Take you and your kids, separate you from your kids, man.
Yep.
You might get raped.
Yep. Yep,
but people don't think about those scenarios, man. People, you tell somebody that, that can't happen over here in America. Okay, we'll see.
Hey, you remember that martial law commercial?
Yeah.
They went out where they had the soldiers ran up in the house. They had the mother and the father on the ground. They was watching. They had the mother and father making them watch the soldiers run a train on their daughter. Yeah. They was man. It was graphic, bro. They was sticking the barrel of the gun up the daughter's vagina, man. They was having sex with her. They was throwing like bags of flour on her face. So, bro, that was a crazy ass wild commercial, bro.
Yeah, they was assaulting her.
Yeah, yeah. They was graping the living shit out of her, man. And then the father was trying to close his eyes, and they was putting a gun to her head, like, you want us to kill her, and making him open his eyes back up and watch. They was making him watch while his daughter was getting banged out on the kitchen table, by multiple men, and then the younger daughter, she was hiding and ran out the house and was running to the tree line, and she got gunned down by a gun line. A man just firing. Hey, when they got done with the daughter, when they, I don't know if they killed her, but they took the parents outside. They took the parents outside and executed them. They executed the father, shot him in the head, and the wife started screaming. And they threw her over the father and shot her in the head, man, in the front line. I got the video. I'm gonna show you brothers after. You can't post it online because people, you get a strike on your page or whatever. But hey, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna definitely put it in the groups so brothers, and post it on my Odyssey page. But hey, that commercial was sick. That sent a rift through Israel, like, woo. Like, brothers was watching it and like, man, woo. It's gonna get serious out here, man. And if that's the thoughts of a man that's here on earth, imagine when the Lord let his mind go on this place.
Precept.
Go ahead.
Psalm 78 and verse 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble, by sending evil angels among them.
Man, evil angels, man. Hey, these
them spirits created for vengeance.
Absolutely.
Because you got these people, man. Just people in general, man. It ain't gonna just be the government. It's gonna be all kind of people in this society. They gonna do things that they never thought they'd do. The nicest person is gonna become a killer in that day.
Yep.
Yep. So they say that the love of many shall wax cold, man.
Yep. Absolutely. Everybody's holed up behind this, this facade of trying to be normal. But and who knows the what plays in these people's minds out here. And when they have the freedom to play what they're thinking in their mind, it's gonna be vicious.
But the devil that's running the earth is not normal.
Yeah.
He's a complete fucking bloodthirsty psycho.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you're dealing with a straight up psychopath.
Yeah. Yep.
Just going around bombing everything and splicing genes and
Yeah.
pillaging everybody.
Poisoning people for fun.
Want to put chips in you.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's he's a fucking psychopath, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on here.
That was it.
Ain't nothing about this dude normal, bro. Look at all the shit he did to Jake, man. After he let Jake free, all the cities he flooded out, man, of the different black boys, just for no fucking reason. You know? Oh, you fucking raped the white woman, then you would come. Right, the fact the article just came out, they said what they did to Black Wall Street, it was a military strategy. You know, they kind of like used those words. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So you just went and bombed somebody, and somebody ain't even do shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody that's man their fucking business, man. You know, but he got the free reign to, you know, do this shit right now. Go on here.
Did anybody ever pay for that though? No.
You know? That's the question.
You said what, Apostle?
Who possesses slave and hold himself not
Ooh,
guilty.
yeah. Baba Kusha, somebody.
Yep, this is Zechariah 11 and verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah.
They that seldom say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. You know, so these devils, man, one thing that they one quality trait that they don't have is accountability. See, they in their mind, they think they ain't got an answer for all the wickedness they've done in the earth.
No, just change the word remorse.
Yeah. Yep.
Remorse.
1 and 3.
But you was right, accountability, fucking remorse, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but like we was going into earlier in Revelation 18, hey, the Most High has remembered all your iniquities. So, hey, man, the Most High, he's the top judge, and you're going to have to answer to the top judge in the near future, man.
Absolutely.
It says, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and they think the Lord is with them just because they've been able to benefit off the affliction of the children of Israel. It says, and their own shepherds pity them not, and ultimately the shepherds going to some of the leaders in Israel, because you got some so-called leaders in Israel who are not giving our people the truth, man. Are keeping them in this dumbed down, low state. Are keeping them sucking up to the oppressor, man. Are you gonna have Israelites who are like that? Hey, they're gonna have to suffer a judgment too, man. You know.
I got this precept. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse 3. It said, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hey, man, it say the Lord is slow to anger, man. But guess what? He's pissed off, man, because of what you've done to his people, man. Like we spoke about earlier, man. The nation of Israel, man, is the apple of the Lord's eye, man. So when something is the apple of your eye, that's something that's important to you, man. Something that you hold to a high regard. Mm-hmm. All right, so you've been going throughout history, like we went into, man, trying to destroy the nation of Israel, man. Mm-hmm. All right, so the Lord, it'll be the same way. All right, if you have a child in the flesh, man, and someone was to do something to your child, man, you want to destroy them, man. All right, so the Lord has that same anger, man, and that same fury with the nation of Esau, man. All right, and it said, and the Lord will not at all acquit the wicked, man. He's not just going to acquit you of your charges, man. All right, you got a heavy tab to pay Esau, man, and it's going to be paid whether you like it or not, man. All right, and that's to Esau and you 2/3 wicked, 2/3 Jakes, man. All right, that was it.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 7. It says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord. The habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahweh Bashan Shah, the hope of their fathers. You like, yeah, because that goes into they're thinking that they're gonna be okay, but or free from judgment. All right, for what they've done to us, not knowing that the Lord required that which is past. Even to this very day, the Lord required the things you do to the nation of Israel. You know, just because we sin against our power doesn't mean that you're guiltless. Right? I quoted there earlier, Zechariah 1:15, that y'all for our affliction. it wasn't enough just to go into captivity on you. You know, be servitude to you, and you got to do extra things to us, man. All right, that's why the Lord said that we're going to, He's going to take vengeance, all right, upon you by using us, all right, His people, all right, to execute vengeance upon you, man. All right, that's in the book of Ezekiel 25. You know, and that starts with Judah, the tribe of Judah. You know, and you can even go to the fact that the Lion of Judah, which is Yahweh Shah, is going to kick it off. All right, with the angels. You know, you got it, bro.
I got it, man.
That's what I'm getting here.
All right. You have something, Elder Demon?
No, that's all.
All right. So Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying. Going to give all glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostle and elders, great millstone. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.